the main beach here. Let's see if I can walk here without getting dizzy. How I do here. Last time I was here was back on August 25th, and that's when all these reeds were here. They're all leafed out. Actually been some changes here. I can actually walk all the way down, but it's a little tight. Glad I got that. Again, today's date is 3/17/26. Last time I did a lot of videoing was all that snow we had. Paper trail up there. Gotta watch my surroundings for sure nobody's showing up. It's a little windy by those reeds flapping their wings. I'm gonna zoom in now. Nice. Me. Again, when I was at the other beach, I was telling you what I did on this date 40 years ago. I did a nice DJ tape. I played all kinds of interesting songs. And some of them I really like. Some obscure songs, actually, you don't hear on the radio today. No. I was doing some really incredible comics of big waves exactly 40 years ago. But nowadays, I do them in brilliant, vibrant color. Yeah, quite a change in 4 decades. is. Of course, in those days, I didn't have a camcorder. That's what I did. It's as of 4/15/89, not like the ones I have now. In fact, the first time I came to Beaver Tail using the camcorder I'm using right now was on 12/19/23. And I came here again on 8/22/25. That was from a distant hurricane made waves. I forgot what hurricane it was though. I think Hurricane Aaron. Some real big ones. Might have been a little bigger earlier, but I couldn't come here until it got light. Okay, a few more minutes. My hands are getting cold because of that cold front that passed by. Turn the flipper on. Screen, that is. Nice. Love the sound of the waves, man. Still wish I was here back on 1/10/24, but the causeway was completely shut away from the public. That's why I went to Bonnet Shores instead, and I did very well there too. It's almost time to head home. Once we get some more real goodies. Make sure nobody else is here besides me. Hey, the first time I was here was on 9/20/80, not 20, 17, just about 8.5 years ago. And put that in the time frame when I was that old. We moved back to Port Washington, Long Island, New York after our Beaver sojourn on 8/16/65. I know somebody born that day. I was that old. Incredible. Okay, 11 minutes in the videoing. And the wind too, of course. A lot of it last night. Maybe one more set of big ones, then we'll probably head home. Tell you one thing, the gas prices have really skyrocketed in the last few weeks. It's unbelievable. They're turning it on again. Never know when the next set of big waves are going to come. That's a problem. No timetable, however. Again, 40 years ago today, 40/3/17/86, I did a lovely DJ tape on a 90-minute cassette. I played a lot of interesting songs on there. Some obscure ones too, such as Al Stewart's On the Border from 1977, this time of the year. And I played a very obscure song called Life by Sly and the Family Stone, July 1968. And boy, there's some songs on there I really like, including You Wear Well by El DeBarge from late 1985, summer, early fall, just to name a few. Alright, I sure like what was going on when I did that tape. It was an incredible comic. A place called Surf You Leap. Had some also big waves. Yeah, I can't believe it, 40 years. Of course, 41 years ago, I was still in love with my Ixtapomania craze, Ixtapa, Mexico. sure put on a big lightning show, and I love it. Had thunder on this date in 1995, 31 years ago. I put that on my AccuWeather blog. Alright, I think we're gonna knock off now. My hands are getting cold. So we're going now.